What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. It is time for a Virgo deep dive. We're going to talk about what's going on for Virgo around this full moon energy. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for all of your support. Come to hanging out with me. If you're here, thumbs up, click the live chat button down below, and let's talk about it. It doesn't matter where Virgo is at in your chart, or if you're a cross watcher, you may or may not resonate. That's okay. Just remember, if it becomes emotional, too heavy for you, please click out of it and stop watching it, okay? If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. Drop it into the reading screen. All right, Virgos. What's up, Mary? How you doing, baby? All right, let's see. Full moon for Virgos. Placements of Virgo. Ooh, new pathway. Enjoy the journey. Some of y'all are foxy. Where you were making an escape. I don't know why that just came through like that, but some of you are making an escape. Some of you are getting away from somebody. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Okay, so some of you are heading off in a new direction. Maybe you're just trying to sneak away and just get out of town, or to go on a vacation or something like that. Or you might be trying to outfox somebody. Get away from them. Overcoming obstacles. Here you go. Where? I don't like this energy already. We'll see what's coming out here. So for this Leo full moon energy, what is being exited? What is being eclipsed out, or not eclipsed out, but moved out? It could also be something that is being enlightened, like light being shown or shed on a situation. That's what I'm hearing from Fred. How you doing? You good? Moony. You a Moony, Virgo? Moony. Mary Moony. I love it. That's cute. Moony. All right. I don't know about this. Virgo. Oh. You have become, or you will be becoming. You will have the answers that you seek. And you will be single moving forward. So there are some answers. Somebody may have deceived you, dishonored you. They may not have spoken their truth in regards to a situation. You've been waiting for some information. You've been waiting for some enlightenment in regards to person, place, or thing. Okay? Well, you're going to be getting that information, or sharing that truth, or gaining that truth or wisdom very soon. Okay? Some of you are severing ties with somebody that they didn't speak up. It's like they didn't speak up. They didn't say anything. They may not have told you the truth, and you knew the truth, and they told you a lie. Like told you straight up, like, yeah, you're closing this cycle down. Made that decision, learned that lesson, and you are strongly moving on. Okay, could have been Scorpio, could have been an Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Scorpio, strong. There was some information that's coming through. It's conversation. It's a total letdown. Yeah, that's just what I'm getting. It's a total letdown. Now, this person may be sexy. Oh my God, they may be very sexy. Sex may be amazing. Let's just be honest. Good for the whole don't mean it's good for the soul. I hate that saying, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah. Yep. No, you're not dealing with it. 5 of Cups. You're not doing it. You're not dealing with it. This would have been an absolute letdown. Caused you emotional distress. Distressed. You might still be distressed. What's up, cat? Yeah, you're not doing this. So basically, nothing is improving here. They're not improving anything. They're not telling you the truth. They're not talking. Whatever this is, it's about communication. So here you are. It's like you know the truth of a situation. Again, I told you, some of you, they're a fox or you're a fox. You may be very attractive and they're just attracted to you and that is it. Others of you, you might be just foxing yourself away into a new path and overcoming any obstacles, because what you're doing is you're saying, this cycle is closed out. So you're learning some kind of lesson. You're empowering yourself here. Maybe you tried to reconcile with this person. Some of you, it was impossible to get through to this person. Devil energy is in reverse, which symbolizes there could be or could have been a toxic pattern here. This could have been your own pattern in relationships, and you're finally seeing the truth and you're moving forward. Breaking free the change. And some of you, this is a relationship specifically where you held up the relationship, or you wanted a relationship, you wanted the truth. Does this person want that too? And they said 5 of Pentacles. They neglected to hold up their end of the bargain, or they didn't want to hold up their end of the bargain, but they were highly attractive and highly attracted to you. So it's like, I've done this before. I ain't doing this again. What's up, Susie? Yeah, so you're like, I've done this before. We're not doing this again. Because if you have history with this person and you've been trying to reconcile with this person, or you've tried to make things work, and it's like you can't get anything out of this person. It's like you already know that they're lying to you, or you already know that they're being shady, or they're hiding something, or they just want the passion and nothing else. That's it. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad person, but when it comes to this relationship with you, no. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, you're like, I've been there, done that. I'm not going back. Whether it be with this person or someone else. It's like you feel it, you notice it, and you're good on your own anyway, so you're happy by yourself. You're content making this decision to head out into a different option, different opportunity. You're like, learn that lesson, been there, done that. This could be somebody that's coming back around for another chance and just wanting to, shake that thing, you know what I'm saying? But you're standing up for yourself, you're respecting yourself, and you're saying, no, I'm seeing this for what it is. There's no way. You can't. It's like, I don't know if it's conversation that is had, information that comes through. If you see this information or somebody gives you information, something is going to help you make this decision, okay? And it looks like you're going to be severing ties with something that kept you at a standstill for quite some time. So this person seems pretty solid as a person. They're not flighty. Maybe they are a little flighty, but they're not like this person handles their ish. They're a strong component, they're a king, male or female, but this person may be more interested in their money, love of money, their own career path. But it's like, they're pushing the passion forward, and I don't see any cups, none. So, except for the 5 cups, which can symbolize maybe you've already been there, done that with this person or someone else, and it feels very similar to somebody you've already dealt with. So you're like, nah, no, thanks though, but no. So you're speaking your truth and you're not afraid to say it. Maybe you have not told this person that you wanted to be single. It looks like you're getting some sort of courage to take action. A lot of you, it just really looks like you've been there, done that, learned that lesson. I'm moving on. So you're heading towards something new and you're overcoming this obstacle. And this obstacle could simply be that maybe you didn't want to tell this person that you wanted a divorce or a separation, or that you wanted to break up. Maybe you were afraid to speak your truth, but you've been over here sad and depressed, or feeling like this isn't for you, and you finally get the courage to make the decision. You know what I mean? It's only as hard as you want it to be. Harshita says, moving on is hard. Only as hard as you want it to be. Making money is only as hard as you want it to be. Making relationships, leaving relationships, it's only as hard as you want it to be. The harder the relationship, the more work you got to do on you. When you get to the point where you're like this, because most of you are like, oh, this feels like something I've dealt with in the past. This feels like a devil I've already released. It could be a devil you've already released. Some sort of toxic pattern or something like that. But you're like, I'm not connecting to this, because this would be a detriment to me. I already know it. So some of you, again, may have just lacked the courage to speak your truth and make a decision, or you needed more information to make a decision. You know what I mean? And it looks like you're going to be happy making that decision, moving on. Okay? And remember, whatever you decide to do, life can be hard, or it can be difficult, or it can be easy, and it can be freeing. Whatever you decide to do is what you think about, you bring about. Get my book, Oh, Please Be Your Own Hero. It's on the shelf behind me. Links in the description. If you're thinking and hesitating after you've been in a toxic connection, you've been ghosted, you've been missing, you've just been in this despair and this sadness and all this stuff, no, you're not dealing with it no more. Not dealing with it no more. You're taking your power back. You're taking a very strong stance here and saying, this ain't for me. It doesn't feel right to me. There's no emotion there. Maybe you don't want emotion, but your 5 cups is saying that you're ready to release anything that doesn't feel good. Okay? You're not dealing with it. You're like, I've learned that lesson. There you go, Hermit Reverse. I've learned that lesson. I've already spent enough time reflecting on that. Please remember, for those of you that are new to the channel, hey, I love y'all. Please remember that when you're in chat, not to be so graphic with some of the things that happen in your situations. Please remember, we don't like to trigger people here, okay? Not as much as we can help it. So please just remember to keep your conversations vague. All right? We don't have to tell everybody our business. All right? But I love y'all. I like for you to share. Just kind of watch what you say. You know what I mean? All right. Let's keep it positive. All right? I don't want to hear it. Let's keep it positive, because we're on the positive path moving forward. This is feeling good. So if you're sad and despair and you feel this reading ain't for you, and I'm sorry, but this is I have been sad, and I have gone through these toxic connections, and I have dealt with these connections that didn't stand up for me. I'm respecting myself and owning the fact that I know the truth in a situation, and even if they don't say anything, I fucking know the truth. Done. I feel it. I feel this person is only after one thing, or they've lied to me enough. I'm not dealing with it again. Okay? It's when you finally queen up with that Queen of Swords and say, I know the truth. I know my truth, and I know what you're saying to me isn't the truth, or I know that you're not on my level. Okay? Regardless of what you say to me, I feel that this is not right. I'm not going down that path again. Whether this is somebody that you've been dealing with over a period of time, somebody this could be online, somebody at a distance. Could be a second chance, somebody trying to come back for a second chance. Others of you, this is just a lesson. Like, I've already learned this life lesson. This is like the final test. I don't like to say that, but it's like the final on it. The universe is like, are you sure you don't want to do another relationship like this? Because this is possibly one that's similar to something you've already experienced and released before. All right. You're like, oh, no. No. I feel this. So some of y'all are dealing with it now. There's the 10 swords. You've already dealt with that. There's definitely something went down with that shit. You know what I'm saying? This could have been somebody. You're just not putting your heart into it. You're not putting your heart into it. Ooh. You are severing ties with it. This person done pissed you off. Yes, they did. And like I said, you don't have to know. It's like this person done something to piss you off, or they will be around this full moon energy. So the full moon was yesterday today. So within 2 or 3 weeks prior to this message, or 2 or 3 weeks after this message, it's like, let me just tell you. You have learned or mastered what discernment means, for whom I'm talking to. If you're waiting for somebody from the past to return, or if you're, this is for empowered individuals, okay? This just might not be your reading today. I love y'all. But for the Virgos I'm speaking to, you've mastered discernment. You can see through bullshit a mile away. You can smell it on somebody. You can sense it on them. It's like, I mean, maybe you were married to this person, or maybe they were married. Whatever it is, it's like you've already experienced something like this. They don't even have to say anything to you, or they don't have to say, they don't have to say anything to you for you to know whether or not somebody is being honest with you. Or you don't have to ask certain questions. This looks like a conversation that's going to happen. Or just maybe even a conversation with yourself, where you're just, the dialogue is, because you've experienced this before. So you may have gone through a relationship, for example, you may have been in a relationship with somebody that was married, or in another relationship. You're like, oh, hell no, we're not going back. We're not doing that again. We're not repeating that cycle. We're not going back there. For others of you, you've had a history with this person of a lot of pain. Some shit went down. You've already cut ties with it and pulled your energy back from it. You did have a lot of love for this person. If you're not dealing with somebody that's like stepping up and they're married, or, in another relationship, because you could be like, oh, no, I'm not even going down that trail. I've been there, done that, or it's not happening. I've already learned that lesson. For those of you that you have history with this person, it was very painful over an extended period of time. And you did love this person. Your heart was wide open to them. And you've already spoken your truth. You've spoken your truth. You've said what you needed to say. You may have already severed ties with this person multiple times, but it's like they're not going to listen. They don't care. They want what they want, and they're going to go after it, and they're going to keep trying. King of Wands. What do they want? And what do they keep going after? This is almost like you get divorced, or you break up, and they just keep calling you because they want to see how you're doing. But ultimately what it is they want to get laid. You understand? That's the kind of energy I'm feeling here for some of you. So it's like you could play around in this merry-go-round all fucking day long. You can keep repeating toxic cycles, but I think you're done. You've learned discernment. You've seen the pattern. You said, I'm done with this pattern because I'm tired of feeling depleted. This person doesn't support me emotionally or physically. There's no emotional support. There's no physical support. This is nothing but sex, or this is not but physical attraction. There's probably no conversation, or the conversation is very cold. I don't know. But you're saying I'd rather be alone doing my own damn thing than dealing with this cycle again. Bam! Bam! I love it. I love it. Woo! Of the Light says, you're reading the energy so perfectly. The lies are so disrespectful. It does. It hurts. But you get to decide on whether or not you keep dealing with that ish. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for sharing that. Yup, you are correct. Dump the junk and move forward. You're so funny. That's right. That's right. Susie, thanks for saying that. That makes so much sense. The math doesn't math sometimes. No words needed. Right. Sometimes you just know. That's what the Queen of Swords does. The Queen of Swords is like, something is off. I know something is off. I just know this isn't something that's right for me. That's Queen of Swords, being able to ask the right questions, being able to cut ties with people that do not serve your best and highest good. And if somebody is lying to you, be able to tell them to their face, I know you're lying to me, or not having to say anything at all and severing ties. Because the King of Swords is over here. You may have already spoken your truth, but this person ain't taking your word. You know, it's like they're not listening to you. They're going to try again. Let them try again, because next time, or maybe even this time here during the full moon, they didn't hear you. They're not listening because they want what they want, and they're going to go after it. But you're not dealing with it. You're like, you know what? You can want sex with me, or you can want, to come after me all you want to. But you're not going to give me anything when you get here. I've already experienced that ish. We've already had enough arguments about this, or we've already gone and broke up a million times. You're not going to get anything. I'm not going to get anything more, because maybe this person enjoys they're self-indulgent or self-centered somehow. They want what they want, and they're going to get it no matter what. Well, I think this time you're going to trump that shit. Instead of saying, you know what, I've been nice and polite, and I've said no a million times, but this time I ain't going to say no. I'm just going to say nothing at all, and I'm going to sever ties with this stuff, and I'm going to do what's right for me. Complete, clear cut, not having to say a word, knowing the truth for yourself, knowing that ain't right for you, and possibly go in no contact. Because what else are you going to do if somebody keeps trying you? What are you going to do? If they're not doing anything but putting you in 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, they barely give to a situation. I don't care what you label them. I don't care what you call them. Soulmate, soul flame, twin flame, none of that. Do what's best for you. How are they treating you? Is it a relationship that you want and desire? How does it feel? Because if it feels like shit, which it looks like it has, do what you got to do. And you're not afraid to do it. It's like, oh man, I didn't want to have to do this. I didn't want to have to do this. So some of you are going fox out. You're foxing away from this person. You're cutting ties with them, going no contact. No matter how much you love them, no matter how much you care about them, you may have a lot of history with this person or good memories, but if this person isn't wanting to relationship the same way you are, you're foxing them. It's like you're sneaking away to a new pathway, and you're overcoming this. It's like, look, you got what it takes to make this cut, to make this decision, and there is damn sure a decision needs to be made, because you're already saying, I've already learned this lesson. How many times are you going to keep going through this until you learn this lesson? You may have been through it multiple times because the sex was so great, or because they're your soulmate. No, whatever. At some point, you have to sit there and say, I got to get free of this. Because this is just a cycle on repeat that keeps going around and around, and nothing gets better. Friends with benefits doesn't grow into anything else, or You have great makeup sex, but nothing else improves after that. This, you know what your situation is. All right? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, they're going to keep trying. They're going to keep trying. They're going to keep trying. Sometimes it just don't feel right. Go with what, it don't feel right. There's the 4 cups. This person does not indulge in your cups. They do not indulge you in their cups because they don't care about the cups. This person would rather be single, independent, and free and get what they want when they want it. I don't know what the label you put on a relationship is, but this person does not behave like they're in a relationship. You're over here King of Pentacles. This person the King of Wands. Not that the King of Wands ain't got a beautiful heart space, but they've got a 9 of Pentacles behind it, which is telling me they would rather be single. No. You're ready for new, and you're releasing this bondage. Some of you, this was a very, oh yes, look at there. I knew it. I said some of you, I was going to say some of you, this was a very difficult person to release in your life. Like, I don't want to be mean. Nothing is in the negative here. So like I say, maybe this person isn't a bad person. They're so fucking determined to get what they want. They see nothing but what they want. It's very self-centered and I don't like it. Doesn't make them a bad person. But if this keeps cycling through to the point where you're not getting what you want emotionally, 4 of Cups, you feel dissatisfied or you feel like this person does not, maybe has other options, puts you as an option, you feel like an option, you feel like this person just doesn't even care. It fucking sucks for you, puts you in 5 Cups, 5 Pentacles, because it's like, I'm out here, I'm a King of Pentacles, yo. I am ready and available for a long-term relationship. I'm loving and warm-hearted. I'm ready to give. I'm generous, loving, and warm-hearted for the person I love, and I'm getting a 5 Pentacles back. This person is 9 Pentacles. They'd rather not share life with somebody. They're more about them and what they want than anything else. And it's like, it just, like Susie says, the math don't math. It don't add up. Something's not right here. And you've already learned this lesson. You've possibly dealt with this person multiple times or somebody like this multiple times. See it this time right away. See it this time. I don't care if you're already dealing with this person, if they try to return during this full moon energy, because the universe is trying to get things that do not belong with us long term out of our lives right here, right now. Okay? By the end of January, beginning of February. The astrology is like, get the shit out of your life that don't belong. You've learned this lesson. Do you want to repeat this cycle and possibly get stuck back in that negative, unhealthy, unhappy connection again? You've already gotten out of it. At some point, you've already learned this lesson. This person is not going to give up. They're not. This is like one night stand. No, it's not. It's not one night. It's like you have that ex-husband or ex-wife or that ex-boyfriend. You just put it on them real tight. You know what I'm saying? And I mean real tight. And they liked every bit of the tight. Y'all understand? I'm just being real. It's 18 and up show. You break up with them and they just can't get enough. They cannot. They just want it. They want all they want, and that's it. Like knocking on your door. Hey, what's up? Because you've already given it to them. But once you put in standards and you start respecting yourself, you're going to freak some fucking people out. They're not going to believe it. You're going to shock some people when you start going, nah, I've learned my lesson. Thanks. I'm moving on. I got other choices and other options available to me. I respect myself. I'm not doing that again. I don't care if you've done it for 10 years with the same person. You're going to shock the shit out of somebody when you finally stand your ground. You say, I've had enough. This is you saying, I've had enough. I've learned that lesson. Thanks. Peace out, yo. Deuces. See ya. See ya. Leaving it behind and not looking back. That's what the King of Swords is saying here. You're going to be doing or you should consider doing. Okay? because you're wanting something solid, something you can invest in. And this was a burden for a lot of you, whether it's a toxic cycle or toxic pattern in relationships where you've accepted less than you deserve for a long, long time. Congratulations, you're finally seeing that shit and you're standing for yourself, standing up, learning the lesson. And it's time to close out that oh my God. The devil out here twice in reverse. Once you finally stand up, and you stand up and respect yourself and you say firmly, no, I know what I want. I know who I am and I know what I am going to get. I am refusing. I'm turning the devil down. You're not going after this temptation. You've already tried that or done it a million times before with this person or others like them. You're not doing it. Congratulations. You've learned a big lesson. Big. Self-respect. You've mastered that lesson. The devil done come out here twice to try and tempt you with their juicy peach or whatever the hell it is, or maybe they're after your juicy peach. None of my business. All I'm saying is you're not doing it. Where once before you may have, and it may have been a great and wonderful peach, or they may have juiced it well. I'm just saying. You stand up and you say, I deserve more than this. Yeah, the sex may be great. You may look really fucking good. But guess what? You're not what I want. And you're going to shock the shit out of the devil when the devil finds out that they can't get you. And I'm not saying this person's a bad person, but you're not going after that temptation. And they're going to be like, what the fuck? You said what to me? I said no. Not only did I say no, I said bye. And I mean it. Cold, clear-cut, precise decision. King of Swords. You know what you're doing. You're slicing this stuff off and you're headed in a new direction. And I'm going to find out because you have what it takes to overcome these devils, whatever these devils are. If they're your own patterns, you're learning these damn lessons because the universe is like, you best. Yeah, you best. You're going to get caught up in this cycle again and it's going to be nothing but toxic. There's the Ace of Swords, seeing it clearly. Taking back your offer or not allowing this offer to come through, knowing that it's not something that is going to be worth your time or effort. And again, you're seeing this. Some of you, this is a pattern. You have a history of this with people or with this person. Oh, you know what? You've also mastered self-love. You are keeping yourself calm, cool, and collected through the whole thing. You've got pissed off at this person before, or people like this situation pissed you off. You know what I mean? But you finally mastered your emotions to the point where you're not letting this affect you. You're not letting this person see you sweat. So you are very much like King Arthur. King Arthur, when King Arthur has to make a decision, makes a decision. But King Arthur is very regal and loving and warm. You know, I think of Sean Connery when I think of King Arthur. Loyal, warm, decisive, not cruel and unusual, but makes a decision that is best for his Camelot. Your Camelot is your life. And in this reading, some of you might just have to protect your Camelot, which is your peach or your whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you are staying calm and peaceful through all of this. You're like, thanks. I've learned that lesson. Bye. And that makes you very proud of yourself, actually. 10 cups here. When you finally realize you got a wandering path, so some of you may have somebody new coming in here very soon for you too. It's like once you cut ties with or see truly what you've been doing in these patterns or these tempting people, you know, maybe they just sexy or find you sexy and you're just like, thanks, bro, thanks, sis, but I'm looking for something special. You know, you're like people who present their wand or their passion forward. You're like, that's cool, but no, I've done that before. Thanks, learn my lesson. Next, you are very satisfied and cool being by yourself. You're keeping balanced here, and I think some of you, when you cut ties with this, it's going to make you feel very happy. Like you're just slipping out the door with this one. You're just sliding right on out the door. And if it's not a specific person, it's a pattern of doing this to yourself or allowing these kinds of things to happen in relationships. So as soon as you cut ties with that and you sever, go cold, you slip out, you've got a new pathway opening up for you that is heart. It's heart. You got a King of Cups coming in here with a Ten of Cups. So you've got somebody coming in here very soon after you figure out what this pattern is and stopping it. Like stopping it. No more temptation. Learning this lesson completely. Yep, there's King of Swords right there. It's like, cut ties with whatever this shit is. Okay? Open up to new possibilities, new options. And as soon as you do, you have a King of Cups that is presenting heart space, big, beautiful heart space, and wanting Ten of Cups. So the potential for a relationship with the person coming in next is long-term happiness and bliss and joy and fun and all of that shit. Family life, home life, long-term. Because that is what the universe is trying to do with the astrology right now. Put people in your life that are meant to stay there long term. So things that are on again, off again, flighty, things that are only there for your body and taking advantage of you and shit like that. And they're not building with you. They're not trying to stabilize anything with you. They're on again, off again, in and out, ghosting and all that. No. So they may look good. It may feel good. The juice and all of that fun stuff may be wonderful. What I'm saying here is, regardless of all that shit, what else is there? What else is there? How do you feel? Do you feel better by yourself and having fun by yourself? And does it feel good when you start thinking about severing ties with this person or this pattern? Does it feel good? Does it make you smile when you think about, damn, there's got to be something better? I'm ready to just be free of this. If that is you, this is the message for you. And I want to say congratulations. You're learning this lesson very soon. You're ushering this out, and you've got something coming in very soon. As soon as you sever ties, go cold, you fox out of this life, and you head out in a new direction, you overcome this obstacle mentally. You clearly see it. You recognize it. And you decide to do what you got to do with it and let it go. And you decide to open up to new options and new opportunities, that flows in for you very soon. Very soon. Somebody very honest, very loving, and they want long term. They want family, kids, all of that stuff. They ain't afraid of it. They ain't afraid of that heart space where this stuff, they ain't no heart. Not much. Maybe friendship. Other than that, 5 cups for you, which says you've been drained by this or this kind of pattern. Looks good for you. I like the King of Swords for you. You've mastered it, or you will figure it out. The Ace of Swords is out here. Says you'll figure it out. And so that conversation, that communication, that information, whatever it is that you need to make the decision here, you'll make it. And there's King of Cups, Ten of Cups coming in very soon. When I say very soon, I mean like very soon. So you're talking between 3 days possibly and 10 months tops. So A couple days to a week, up to 10 months for most of you. Just depending on where you're at in this journey and how soon you can recognize this pattern or break free from whatever this is that, because maybe you live in together, or maybe, I don't know, whatever it is. But everybody got different things, different stories. So I hope that you enjoyed this story today. Enjoyed the show. Thanks for being a part of it. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I know Fred. I know Fred done beeped on it too. Fred's excited too. We love when we see the devil in reverse. Let it go. Let it go. Don't let this temptation get you, because you've learned the lesson. But have you learned how to execute the lesson? We may be with somebody and learn the lesson, but we may not know how to actually break ties with somebody, or we may be afraid to say, hey, this is over. But you recognize the pattern. You've learned the lesson, but it's like the final release of the connection. Like you finally got to actually say you finally actually got to say it. Like it's over. Or I'm. Oh, that's true for some of you. Okay. That's true for some of you. You've recognized the pattern a long time ago for some of you in a relationship. 10 swords. You recognized it. In your mind, it's been done. You've had time to actually heal while being in the connection because you've recognized the pattern. You didn't let it bother you. You didn't let it affect you. Not that it didn't hurt. 10 swords says it fucking hurt. But you're not showing me 3 of swords. So you've had time to overcome the disappointment, the grief, the pain, all of it while being with this person. So it's like you've recognized it. You've already had that closure. You're getting that final, it's like the final severing ties. Like when you finally sign the divorce papers, or you finally move out, or you finally just say, I want a divorce. It's over. Or I want to break up. I'm not talking to you ever again. I'm going somewhere else. That kind of stuff. Because a lot of times we keep it quiet. Or we say it. And they don't believe it. They keep trying. They keep trying. They keep trying. And we're like, it's over. Like, it's really over. We don't want the same things. It's over. But they keep trying. They keep trying. They keep trying. It's finally like, you know what? I got to go no contact. I can't talk to this person anymore. They're just going to keep trying. And they're just driving me batshit crazy. I don't want it, Some of y'all been healed from it, but it's finally time to go in a different direction. So congratulations. That's what I got for you. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and I'll see y'all around real soon. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend, and I will be back very soon to do Pisces. Pisces is next today. Namaste.